check. Kilo 6, Uniform Sierra, Delta Mike 06.
K6MYC 222.1 Bozo Net starting up and pointing toward Santa Cruz.
K6US 1079 and 1100.
Yeah, good evening, Aaron. Good to hear you. Nice strong signal.
Yeah, you got the antenna in just the right spot, because once you start going up into the Bay Area, it makes it a little bit harder for me to get up to you with just a pattern on the antennas. But yep, I am here and keeping the roll until Rob shows up. K6US.
Rob should be here. I don't know what he had planned tonight. He was here earlier and stopped by this afternoon. I had tried to, I had a radio here. It was a FT857, and I was going to have him buy it for his sister. But apparently the display has gone flaky on it. It's got some segments of this display vertically that are not reading. So a new ham without good experience on frequencies and stuff wouldn't know what to do with it. And your radio's usable, but you gotta know what you're doing to get the frequency readout correct. Anyway, he brought it back, and so he was over here for a few minutes, and we cured all the world's problems, or at least identified them. Over.
Yep, Roger. But yeah, as per normal, he's usually over at his Aries net for a little bit. So we'll keep the roll call going until he shows up on frequency.
Okay. Well, I'm obviously pointed over toward the Bay Area. I'm pointed toward Santa Cruz, I think, and waiting for KW6S to show here.
Yeah, you're at 272.
You take K6KLY.
Okay, I hear two of you. Might as well get you here. Let me go up a little bit so I can hear you. K6WIS and K6KLY. Paul, go ahead. Let me see if I can zero in on you. Go ahead, Paul.
Hi, good evening, Mike. You already have. Perfectly good signal. So 5x5. And I've got to check in Kent and Dave up in Clear Lake, over.
Okay. Very good. We got your 637. 637. 336 160. And I'll put down 111 too. And good evening to you. Good to hear you. I don't know whether you knew it, but our friend and fellow Bozo member, Bill, KO6KD, has passed away. Did you know that, Paul?
Oh, that's quite a shock. That's a surprise, over.
It was probably Thursday, but we're not sure exactly when it happened. He checked into the Thursday net here, but then he did not show up on a later 2-meter FM link with some of the local guys. So he wasn't on there later Thursday or Friday. Saturday they started to get worried, and Sunday I think they sent the fire department and the cops over, and they found him, of course, in his room. Nobody visits Bill, so they didn't find him earlier. He doesn't have any visitors or any providers that come in and take care of him. So that's a shame, but it must have happened Thursday night. He probably passed away from a heart attack or something, over.
Yeah, oh dear, Mike, I'm really sorry to hear that, and that's sad. I'm going to miss Bill a lot. I really enjoyed his voice and sense of humor, over.
Yes, we all did. So we're saddened by his passing, but I'm happier than I am sad, because I know Bill had terrible medical problems, and he's probably in a much better place. He's able to get a full night's rest now rather than 2 or 3 hours. So along with that, and not being, I'll have a lot of company up there where he is now. So unfortunately, we won't have his the pleasure of his company and his big voice anymore. Anyway, good evening, and I'll check on your signal on the direct path if you want to check in. Let me get Russ in here, and Russ, you probably heard that news by now, so up to you. K6 Kilo Lima Yankee and the group K6MYC.
Okay, Mike, K6KLY and CM87 Belmont. You're doing pretty good up here. About an S8 tonight right now, with you even pointed down towards Santa Cruz. So anyway, the upcoming weekend, my station is going to be operated by November 6 India Mike Yankee, N6IMY, and he will check in there on the Saturday night net, and we'll see. I'll be watching him from behind the chair there and coaching him. So back to you, K6MYC, K6KLY.
Okay, very good. We'll look for him. What's his handle?
Yeah, Mike.
Oh, an unfamiliar. Okay. Well, we'll look forward to working Mike K6IMY when he shows up there, wherever we catch him. And of course, Saturday night I'll be on 2 meters, 144-200, starting at 7. And we'll play that for a few minutes, and then we'll go over to 222 here. And then we'll go over to 432 and then out to the barn for the last of it on 1296. And of course, I'll be back on Sunday, but we will not have a net. We will not have a 2-meter net on Sunday night, but I will be bouncing back and forth between 144-200 and 144-240. You pick up any stragglers that might show up on 144-240 on Sunday night, but no net essentially. K6KLY, K6MYC.
KW6. All right, real good. Yeah, Mike's call is November 6th. November 6th, India Mike Yankee. And we'll be looking for you Saturday night there. And good luck in the contest, OM. K6KLY.
Well, I'm just going to be in there trying to help other people get grid squares. Get grid squares that are out in the Never Land connected with the ones on the other end of the Never Lands. That's my job, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, and we'll look forward to working Mike there, N6IMY. Very good. Let's see. I'm pointed up to the Bay Area now, so I could go back. But let me just see if Tom is there. K6, KW6 Sugar. Are you hearing me here, Tom?
K6MYC, KW6S. Yeah, I'm hearing you pretty respectable.
Okay, very good. Well, good to hear you. We started out in your direction, but I started getting check-ins out from Russ, of course, in the Bay Area, and we also heard Paul from Backjetter Path from Placerville there. And so I don't know whether you heard the news, but Bill, KO6KD, passed away over the weekend. Over.
No, I did not hear that. I didn't know him, but I'd heard him on the air a few times. And I always hate to hear that we lost another one.
Yeah, we did. I'm just trying to get the antenna in the right direction here. I overshot you going back your way. Yeah, that was sad because he was well known to a lot of people, and a lot of fellows enjoyed his humor and his knowledge. He had a very good knowledge of the sun and all the stuff that goes on with the sun and the A and the K index and how it affects our propagation and all that stuff. So we used Bill for a lot of different reasons. And he was very helpful. But he's in a better place. He had a very serious illness, and he was more or less miserable most of his life with very little ability to sleep and stuff. So he's in a better place and probably having a much better night's rest now. KW6S in the group, K6MYC.
Yeah, very good, Mike. Yeah. Yeah, I just actually had heard him on the air very recently because his call's down here on my notepad. So I have to think about that a little bit. Anyway, I got in here. I'll catch you on 6 meters a little bit later, and should be here tomorrow night. K6MYC, KW6S.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to you hearing you tomorrow night, and we've got a new station that you might be able to work. WA6 Lima, Oscar Lima in Sonora has now got 4 big, long loop Yagis up. I worked him this afternoon. He's only got 10 watts, but he's got a ton of gain. He's got about 25, 26 dB of gain in the antenna system, and he'll have it rotating in good shape by tomorrow night. So hopefully you'll be able to work him over there up in Charlie Mike 97 with his 10 watts from the 9700. Hi. See you later on 6 here. KW6 Sugar, K6MYC. Okay, up to the Bay Area again here. And we should be able to hear KWB6JNN and anybody else that's in the Bay Area now, K6MYC.
K6MYC, WB6JNN, Willie Baker 6.
Okay, I've got you. I think I went past you. I overshot a little bit. Tried to come back, but I didn't get a peek on you yet. Good evening to you, Jim. And I don't know whether you heard the news about Bill, KO6KD, but he passed away over the weekend, so we lost another good Bozo member here. WB6JNN, K6MYC.
Sorry to hear that, Bill. It happened. By the way, Mike, the guy, I contacted the guy that has the beacon here, and he's going to see if we can change frequencies and talk to the guy that makes the beacons and see if he can shift the frequency on this thing. He told him that he could talk to K6MI and figure it out amongst them. WB6JNN.
Okay, you're a little bit low on frequency, and it's making it difficult for my half-working hearing aids to get everything. I didn't know what your comment was about K6MI. Over.
Can I talk again? I mean, can you go ahead?
Well, you went a little bit too far. Now you're a little bit high-pitched. Halfway between that, and you'll be fine. Over.
Okay, this should be okay. Is this okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Anyway, I talked to emailed the guy that has the beacon over here, and he's going to try to figure out how to change frequencies, or he and K6MI can figure out something maybe. But anyway, so he's aware of the situation. He's apparently up in the Berkeley Hills somewhere with that. And vertically polarized, by the way. WB6JNN.
Yeah, well, he probably should get off of that vertical polarity because he won't be heard very well very far with vertical polarity. So if he doesn't already know for sideband or for most of the guys that are going to use the beacon, he should be horizontally polarized. Anyway, I know you've passed that on to him there. And hopefully John and he can work out a frequency that there'll be close but not interfering with each other. Because of the direction, that's probably not going to be an issue for most people anyway. But anyway, thanks for helping him out there. Let's see who else might be in here tonight. WB6JNN. How was your weather today? It was only about 85 over here. WB6JNN for your final K6MYC.
Oh, it was fine here. It was a very pleasant day, and I spent time out on the patio and so forth, and did some antenna work on the satellite antenna. So I'm in pretty good shape. Moved my vertical my my 2-meter 220 and 440 antenna further away from the other the beam antenna for the satellite, so I don't blast the front end. So that was my day here.
Okay. I actually heard you on 432 the other night. I got a couple of words from you, so if you were still using the satellite antenna, I was surprised, but I did hear you. So it wasn't going to take a whole lot. If you could have just pointed it down at the horizon and aimed it my way, I'm sure I would have heard you, but I know you don't move that one very much. All right. Anyway, good to hear you this evening, and we'll be looking forward to working at a bar night. You may have heard my comments about WA6 Lima, Oscar Lima in Sonora with the big array. He's got a big, huge quad array of loop Yagis that he bought at the flea market here that we had a month or so ago. And so he's got them up and running. I worked him today on 1296, and it all seems to be working quite well. So there you go. WB6JNN, this is K6MYC 222 Bozo Net taking check-ins from the Bay Area. Over, over.
Mighty quiet. Anybody else around? WB6JNN. Nothing heard here.
Okay, I don't know where Jim is, W6PQL. Maybe he's not up the band, I don't think, but maybe he is up the band trying to work W6Q K6QIW there. All right, thanks, Jim, and we'll see you. I don't think we'll see you on 6, but we'll be up on 6 in a little while here. WB6JNN, K6MYC. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll try 440. I've lowered the antenna to about 12 degrees, and that might do well because I have a 7-degree horizon anyway, so we'll see what 7 elements does on 440 from the roof level. Might be better than the last time. WB6JNN.
Okay. You're not talking about the 1296 antenna. You're talking about 432, right?
Yeah, I said the 432.
Yeah, okay. Very good.
The antenna's up there in the air.
Okay, very good. 7-3, and QRZ anybody else in the Bay Area, K6MYC Bozo Net. Very quiet. I'll come back later. We are not going to have N6RO in here on this bend. His 222 transverters in the shop. So let's see who else I'm going to get here. I'm up at 290. Anybody in this direction? 222-1, K6MYC Bozo Net. Check-ins, please. Nothing heard. Let's go to 300. We've already got the check-ins from Clear Lake, but they may be in here anyway. N1PPP or KA6OSX or N1PPP or anybody else in this direction. K6MYC for the 222 Bozo Net. Check-ins, please. Over. Okay, nothing heard again. Going up here. Oh boy. Well, we're going to miss somebody. We would normally get KO6KD checking in this direction here, but he's no longer with us. So we have an SK Bozo member. KO6KD will no longer be checking in with us here on 222. That's going to shorten the net a little bit. I'm going to go up and get you, Paul, see if I can copy you.
KM6 SRR.
Yeah, go ahead, Rob.
Just checking in, Bozo 432 and Bozo 1200, KN6 UKN.
Okay, got you both. Good to see you this afternoon and enjoyed the chat. Sorry we couldn't fix most of the world's problems, but at least we identified them. Over.
Yep, that's a start, haha.
Yeah. fun and frustrating. Okay, we got you in here, good strong signal. And I'm going to point a little further north here, somewhere right about there. That should be pretty close to Paul on the direct path. So let's see if we can hear K6 Whiskey India Sugar. How's the direct path tonight, Paul? K6 MYC, over.
Yes, K6 MYC, this is K6 WIS. I got you on the direct path, Mike. You're about a 4x3 with multi-path warble, over.
Yeah, well, I can't get rid of the warble, but I made you stronger anyway. You're 5 and 5 or so here with a warble. So actually a little tiny bit stronger on this path right at the moment than you were on the bounce path, but good copy either way, Paul. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, Placerville area, K6 MYC.
Oh, much better, Mike. K6 MYC from K6 WIS. You must have strung your antenna just a little bit, maybe further north. But you're peaking S9 and the warble is gone. You're a full Q5 now, over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you're warbling a little bit, but not as bad as it was. And very strong copy here. I don't know if Rob can hear you with his whole loops or not. Rob, are you hearing anything from Paul up there at his home QTH in Placerville?
Yes, I am. I got his words. I forgot what he was saying, but I don't know if he's hearing me.
I'll give him a call. Let's see. Listen up, Paul, for KM6 Sugar Radio. Listen up, Paul. Go ahead, Rob.
K6 WIS. Paul, this is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo. Over.
Nope, I can't hear anything, Mike.
Okay. Well, that's to be expected. He's just running a whole loop or a stack of whole loops for this signal when I catch signal 222 whole loop on this band and 100 watts or so. So not a big signal. He heard bits and pieces of you though. So all it takes is a little more antenna at his location, which will happen eventually. Anyway, good to know there's a little propagation anyway. I won't keep you. I'll slide on up to Nevada and see if I can get Daniel. Daniel's been missing the last couple of days, and we're not sure why. We're believing that perhaps he took his antennas down because they had some high wind, and his antennas are relatively portable and temporary. So we'll see what happens there. Good evening for now, Paul, and if you get a chance, check in on 6 meters. I'll be starting with you on 6 at about 8:15 or maybe a little sooner. We'll be starting up in your direction or actually toward Nevada, but pretty close to you. K6 Whiskey India Sugar for your final, K6 MYC.
Yeah, okay, thanks, Mike. Signal as usual, got QSB on it on the direct path. You were going down to about S2 or 3, but finishing off at S8, maybe S9. And I think I did hear a little bit of log in there, but not intelligible enough for a copy. So I'll stick it for 6 meters as well. For example, it pointed in the right direction. I'll leave my radio at 140 and listen in.
The band is really warbling and all funny. You get up real strong and then you fade out. I move the antenna a little bit to kind of keep up with the fading. But we've got you, Paul. 7-3. Hope to see you on 6. And if nothing else, for sure, tomorrow night on 1296. 7-3. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6 MYC, going to Nevada.
Okay, 73 Mike on this band. K6 WIS is clear.
7-3. Somebody else in there. Can you hear the other station, Paul?
I think I heard someone there under your voice, over.
The other station, please call again. Give us your call and your Bozo number several times, please. Over. can hear you. Yeah, go ahead, Paul. I heard your call in there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I heard a weak, warbling voice under there, but not enough to copy over.
Okay, we need more ears in here. I'm going to call one more time, and then I'm going to go to Nevada, and then we'll come back here. We'll come back here and call again. So please stick around. Don't leave and keep trying, and eventually we'll get a QSB upfade, and we'll get you. I don't recognize the voice, but don't give up. Do not give up. I'm going to Nevada now, so I'll be pointing due north for a few minutes here. K6MYC, one more try, and then we'll go north to Nevada. K6MYC, go ahead. Okay, well, nothing heard. Let's try Nevada. Let's try KE7UQL. KE7 Uniform Quebec London. KE7UQL, K6MYC. Over.
Here is 272. This is 272. KE7UQL. Over.
Booming signal. Nice signal. Good to hear you. We've been missing you the last couple of evenings here. So it's good to hear you. We missed you on 432, and we missed you on Sunday night. So welcome back. I don't know if you got the word, but Bill, KO6KD in Roseville, has passed away. So we've lost a Bozo member. But Bill, KO6KD, has passed away. Over.
Roger, very sorry to hear that. Always heard him before you came up this way. I was able to copy him quite often. And high winds on Thursday and fell asleep on the floor last night. Over.
I'm not getting 100%. Ben's a little warbly here, and my ears I'm not listening in the Bluetooth, so I don't have my best hearing condition going on here. I'm still waiting for my repaired hearing aid to come back from the factory. Hi. So I'm struggling, but I got the response to Bill's passing there. Thank you very much for being there tonight, and certainly look for you tomorrow night. Daniel, we'll look for you for sure tomorrow night. You and Richard as well. KO6, KD6, KE7UQL, I should say. KE7UQL, K6MYC, 73, Daniel.
Roger, thank you for the check-in. I'll try to say again, high winds on Thursday, fell asleep on Sunday. 73, KE7UQL.
Okay. Just give me a confirmation. I heard you say, we'll try to say it again. Will you be there? Give me a roger or a negative. Will you be there on 1296 tomorrow? Over.
Roger.
Okay, got your roger, so we'll look for you then. And thanks very much. The band is up and down. You come up loud and easy copy, and then you drift off to where I can't get what you're saying. I hear you the whole time, but my ears don't do well when I'm digging stuff out of the noise with two bad hearing aids here. 7-3 for now, Richard. KE7UQL, K6MYC, and I'm going to go back to where we were, sort of towards Sacramento, to see if I can hear the other station, Rob.
KE7UQL.
7-3, Daniel. Okay, I'm going back toward somewhere in here. Let's try this. 222, check-ins, please. I heard you earlier. Try it again. This is K6MYC I do not have vertical polarity. I only have horizontal polarity on this band. So try it again. K6MYC, QRZ Bozo Net, over.
WA6YB, 226.
Okay, Ken, thank you. Hang on. There's another station that tried to call in. Maybe you can put your ears on and let's see if we can hear him. The station that called in earlier. Try it again if you would. We've got more ears listening now. K6MYC with WA60IB, listening for more check-ins on 222. Go ahead. No, I don't hear anything now.
No, I don't either.
Go ahead, Ken.
Is that you, John?
No, that was me, K6US. Hi, Ken.
Oh, okay, I was tuned off a little bit. Sorry about that. Good evening, WA6YB.
Did you happen to catch Ralph tonight?
No, I just got out here. I'm out working in the yard. We're trying to get things cleaned up. We got pickup tomorrow. So anyway, I looked down at my watch and saw how late it was and ran in here.
Yeah, probably a little late for him, but you might be able to still find him.
No, I'm not gonna look. If I don't catch him at 7:45, that's it for me.
But at 7:45, he doesn't come on.
That's when he does come on, but after that, he turns away from us.
But he came on the frequency on 6 meters with 3 or 4 carriers all over the band there. I don't know who that was. I didn't catch what you said because the carrier blotted you out. Ken, try it one more time.
He comes on at 7:45, and after that he turns his antenna away, so if I don't get him at 7:45, I don't get him.
Yeah, okay, got it. Alrighty, well, we'll just have to go without Ralph tonight, I guess. And we also missed another easy one, Bill, KO6KD, as you know, I called you last night. So he, for some reason, did not check in this evening. Over.
CW.
Go ahead.
52.
Oh, 52 is in here. Okay.
It is really strong over here.
Thank you, Jim. WA6YB, got your CW. That was Jim checking in 52.
Yeah, I'm just bringing the antenna down. W6PQL, K6MYC. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, and I'm hearing Ken in there pretty well, too. K6MYC, W6PQL. Brief contact, but established to Santa Barbara.
Well, we'll take it.
Okay, I'll talk this time. Is it clear?
You're in the clear. And if you haven't already heard, Bill, KO6KD, has passed away over the weekend or sometime between Thursday and the weekend. Over.
Great big double.
Now, that's about all we're hearing. K6MYC, W6PQL.
I doubled you.
Well, when is it safe to talk?
Okay, what I said was Bill, KO6KD, over in Roseville, passed away over the weekend, so we don't have him checking in anymore here on 222, unfortunately. Over.
Oh, that's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that. What happened? Do you know?
No, I don't. We probably won't know until tomorrow night when John KR6MR. Well, maybe I'll catch it on 6 meters when John checks in on 6 tonight. He checked into the net on Thursday last week, and he sounded okay, and he didn't seem like anything was wrong. Normally, he gives me a heads up if he's got a headache or a problem with anything that is going on in his life other than the normal problems that he has. but he didn't say anything. And then he did not check in on the 220 or the 2-meter net after that the guys have. They have a local chat frequency they get on, but he didn't show up there. And he didn't show up Friday, and he didn't show up Saturday. So we assume that he probably either passed away on Thursday or became incapacitated, but they didn't find him until the firemen and the police finally went in on Sunday after the guys urged that there's certainly something wrong there. Over.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's too bad. Another SK, as fewer and fewer of us left, I suppose. Okay. I'll see you on 6 meters a bit later, and good evening again. K6MYC and Company, W6PQL.
Okay, very good, Jim. Take care. Yeah, very sad news, very sad news. WA60IB.
Okay, very good, Jim. We'll see you shortly. We're going over to 6 right now. We're pretty much done here. I was just looking for late checks and missed in the Bay Area, and you were one of them, and probably the only one left for that matter. The 220 guys in the Bay Area are few and far between now. Over. Is there somebody else in there? You might make one call, Jim, see if you can hear some. There's somebody been trying to check in, but nobody can hear him. I can hear him a little bit, light, kind of a high-pitched voice, but I just can't get it. Over.
Okay, QRZ, anybody else here who wants to check in with Bozo Net, W6PQL? Must be on your side, Mike. I don't hear anybody over here.
Well, I was pointed toward Sacramento when it happened, but I couldn't get him to come back enough to keep trying. Apparently, he's not copying me very well either. But he did call in 2 or 3 times when I was talking to Paul, but he was doubling, of course, and that didn't help. Probably wasn't copying Paul very well. All right, 7-3, we'll see you on 6 in a few minutes, Jim. Thank you. W6. Oh, I know, we had a question. WA6LOL, Dave. Did Dave call you today about the 1296 amp?
No, I haven't heard from Dave yet, but I was golfing today, so I probably wouldn't have gotten the call anyway.
Okay. Well, I can ask the question: is there anything in your 1296 amp where you can make a measurement for the power drive at 5 watts and optimize it 5 watts? Over.
Well, I'll listen to your question on the live stream. The rest isn't working because of the tremendous fading I've got over here. You fade below my noise level, so I'll listen to what you said on the live stream and answer you on 6 meters a little later. Over.
Well, I was off because I had moved the antenna off of you. Is this better? Must be. You must have a lot of noise. You're good copy here. Okay, look for you on 6. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. What was it that he wanted to drive it with 5 watts? Is that the deal?
Well, I was. He wants to put the amplifier out at the base of the tower and drive it through 60 feet of LMR 600. But I was just assuming that he would be getting about 5 or 6 watts out there. So I wondered if you could at least tell him how much power he's going to get for 5 or 6 watts of drive. Over.
Well, it'll probably be 300 or 400, something like that. But no more. He was talking about an interim amplifier going between, something that he could put in the shack that would deliver 20 watts to the antenna port and get 10 out there. So we're thinking about that too.
Well, I think you're doing that. He said you had a little amp in your line, so maybe you can advise him to that. That's what I recommended that he do, is find out what you're using and duplicate it.
Yeah, mine is a little more powerful. Mine will put out as much as 150 watts. I generally put about 50 or 60 watts into the coax because I've got a 120-foot run of LMR 400 out to the out to the amplifier near the antenna. So his situation's a little bit different. He won't need quite that much power, and we're exploring options for that.
Yeah, he's got, yeah, okay. Well, you know more about your situation and what you can do and what you would recommend. I was thinking a 20 to 40 watt brick would be fine for him at the back end of the 9700, and that would probably do it. He's got a shorter run than you do. 7-3, we'll see you on 6 W6PQL K6MYC.
All right, catch you later.
Going over to 6 meters, K6US.
Bozo Net, K6MYC. Yeah, good evening, Dane. WB6JNP 107, K6MYC, and how's your world today?
My world today is really good. I was trying to get a message across or through to you the other day. I think it was either Saturday or Sunday. Sitting in my office, I usually monitor 144 to 200, and I actually heard somebody call CQ. Turns out they were up on Mount Pinos, husband-wife team, both Bozo members.
Oh, very good. On Pinos, that's down south. Okay. There was a guy, N6, I think it was N6REK. No, that's not right. Delta Victor Kilo, or something like that. It was on Vaca, and he was on 6, but he might have also been on 2 meters. But anyway, good. I'm glad you caught Pinos. Pinos is down where? In the south, isn't it? Over to Tehachapi?
We heard you, Bill. Yeah, Pinos is when you're going over the Grapevine around the Fraser Pass area.
Yeah, what did you say, Rob?
I was just acknowledging Bill was in there, AA6S.
Oh, okay. Hi, Bill.
Hello, Mikey, AA6S, and I see a carrier down below us for some reason. I don't know what it is, but it's coming and going. Anyway, copying everybody here. K6MYC, AA6F with Rob in there, coming in good, Rob, KM6SRR, and hearing everybody here okay. Anyway, back to you, Mikey, AA6S, over.
Yeah, well, you must not be hearing Dane because you came in underneath him there. But Dane's pretty strong here because I'm pointed more or less at him there. Dane is the WB6JNP in course gold. So I missed the tail end of yours, Dane. You had a little something happen, but I missed a context. Over.
Yeah, no, it was interesting. Like I said, it's first time I've heard anybody on 2, and they were at Mount Pinos, and we used to use Pinos because it had almost line of sight into the LA basin and into the valley, so it was a nice location to work from.
Yeah, that's a good shot to you also. That's a line of sight, but it's a long ways. All right, very good, yeah. Well, they'll be activating 144-200 more. Now, of course, on Saturday night, I'll be on 144-200, starting at 7 o'clock to gather the troops to go to the other bands. But maybe we'll work some folks on there. I'll be on 144-200 calling for activity on 222 and then 432 and then 1296. Over.
Okay. Well, his name, if I remember correctly, his name was Mike, and his wife's call was something 6 OR LOR, because it was her name. And they've got bozo numbers up around 12, I think 1234, 1235.
Okay, these are the guys that are, well, they probably went to Pinos from the LA area, and that's where they got the bozo numbers from them, that group down there. Rob gives groups of 4 or 5 numbers at a time down to LA for their deposition. Hi. Okay, good. Well, we'll keep an arrow out for them. Hopefully they'll have a good signal on 2 meters, and maybe some of the other bands as well on Pinos over the weekend there. WB6JNP, K6MYC. Thanks, Dane.
KM6SR.
Go ahead.
Yeah, the 1235 is Lorraine, W6LOR.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, I didn't know he was sure of the call sign or not. And it looks like the one in front of her is Mike, K6STR. They're both in La Canada, Flint Ridge.
What was the other call? I thought it was a husband and wife.
Yeah, that's what it looks like it could be. His name is Mike, hers is Lorraine. His call is K6STR, Sierra Tango Romeo.
Ah, okay, very good.
Yeah, that was them, and like I said, they're getting a little active because they live in La Canada, Flint Ridge. They're kind of blocked, so he's looking at doing stuff more mobile.
Okay.
Kilo Golf 6, Charlie Echo Fox, 982.
Hello there, 982.
Good evening. Hiya, Rob.
How you doing, Daryl? We also heard Mike in there, WA6AJ.
K6US.
Very good.
Yep, 1079 and 1100. K6US.
Okay, I got you. And I'm pointing up toward Richard, toward Nevada there, so we should get Richard in here. I think I'm pointed right toward Nevada anyway. Should be. Let's just see if Richard's in there as well. KD6BQ, K6MYC.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. K6MYC, KD.
As strong as you are here, Mike, yeah, you're pointed near Nevada.
Pointed at me, you're still awful strong, over.
Okay, I missed that. You were doubled up on. So say it again. I'm strong enough for you. Is that what you said?
Yeah, if you're not pointed at me, you're still plenty strong enough.
Well, I'm at 360 or plus or minus a degree from that, so I must be pretty close to you. All right. Well, anyway, good to hear you. 249 and good signal. We'll look for you, of course, tomorrow night.
Yep, we'll give it a try on 1296, see if we get lucky.
Okay.
222 tonight.
I'm sorry. What did you say about 222? I keyed the mic here.
I was asking if Daniel made it on the 222.
You're in a fade, and I'm not copying well with my poor ears here. I think you said, did I work Daniel? Yes, I worked Daniel on 222, but of course we missed Bill, KO6KD, because he is SK now. You know that.
Yeah, I heard that. It's a very sad situation.
Okay, good. Well, I don't know who else might be up your way. Why don't take a standby and see if anybody else is up your way. Go ahead. N6 KD6BQ with anybody else in Nevada for a check-in here on 6 meters, K6MYC.
Hey, Mike, we heard the other Mike, WA6AAJ, checking in there, 727.
I didn't hear him, but I got him written in. Thank you. I'll get Mike in a second here. Mike, if you're in there, why don't you say hello to Richard? I'm sure you're pointed up north. If he doesn't pick it up, Bill, why you can pick it up and say hello to Richard. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, I forgot Richard's call.
KD6, Bravo Queen.
KD6, BQ, WA6AAJ. I've got a high noise level and not hearing too good tonight. Over.
Very good, Mike. WA6AAJ, KD6BQ. You're 2-5 up here, about altitude. Over.
5 and 6, Mike.
Okay, I can't copy him. I don't know why my noise is so high tonight, but thank you for the 5 and 6. I can't copy. You're in my noise.
Did you get the CW? Roger, Roger, 73.
73.
Yeah, got it. Okay, good. Okay, Richard, thanks much. And Bill, you want to say hello to Richard up there?
Yeah, I'll give him a shout. He's not real strong right here. I heard the did on the CW. KD6BQ, KD6BQ, AA6S, 4x1, 4x1, 4x1. Not real good tonight for some reason. KD6BQ, AA6S, over, Richard. Okie doke. 73s, Richard, 73s. KD6BQ, AA6S, 7-3s.
Did.
Roger, Roger.
Okay, very good. Anybody else while I'm pointed north to check in on 6 meters here? I haven't heard Ben tonight. WB6GBG, no, that's not right. Heebie-jeebies. WB6GBS, K6MYC. Don't hear Ben tonight. How about KC5DTU? I don't hear Kerry either.
Hey, Mike. Comment. WA6LOL.
I hear you, Dave. 756. Go ahead.
Success on 6 meters. You should have.
Okay. Hang on a second, guys. Let me just hang on a second, Mike. WA6LOL. Go ahead, K6MYC.
Yeah, hi, Mike. 856. Anyway, so I waited. I'm going to take the 6-meter beam down and place it over on the other side of the house, and that's where the 4 Yagis in the H-frame are going to go up on 1296. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow. So anyway, you got a great signal in here, and 856 K6MYC. Thanks for the radio check today. I'm glad that conditions have been horrible, and you said, geez, you're worse than you were on the last one. I would have felt bad, but fortunately it worked out, making me sound like maybe I was the S unit louder than I should have been. K6MYC, WA6LOL.
No, you were fine, and I also told some of the guys that you would be on tomorrow, so be advised you might be wanting to be getting calls from other places in the Bay Area and so on. And KW6 Sugar could get to you, perhaps, from Santa Cruz even. So who knows? We'll see what happens. Good evening for now, Dave, and a pleasure to work you this afternoon on 1296 here. WA6LOL, K6MYC. Now, go ahead, Bill or Mike. Somebody was talking and I didn't know who it was. Go ahead.
No, I was just commenting that when I heard Bill on 6 meters tonight, I almost fell off my chair.
Oh, you mean passing of Bill, KO6KD?
Well, no, I meant hearing AA6S, and I don't think I've ever talked to the other Bill.
GGY is trying to get.
What's the call?
GGY is trying to get in. This is Dave.
Yeah, we'll get GGY in a second. Hang on a second, Phil. Okay. well, Bill was up in Roseville, and he had a pretty good 6-meter signal, but he didn't. He didn't go very far on 6 with as far as working a lot of people. He did on other bands, but not on 6 here. But anyway, he apparently had a stroke or a heart attack or something somewhere between Thursday night after I worked him on the band here on 432 on Thursday. He was on Thursday. Then he didn't show up for Friday, Saturday, and the guys sent the cops and the sheriff over there on Sunday, and they found him over.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. That's bad. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we're all saddened. Bill's in a better place. He had terrible medical problems with a lymphomic leg that oozed a lot, and he had a lot of trouble with getting health care. People to come out and see him and take care of him. And of course, if they had been out there on a regular basis, they would have found him before we had to call the sheriff there. Anyway, it's a sad thing. Bill, I've been working Bill for about 20 years, so we miss him. But I'm happy he's in a better place for himself and his health condition. So I'm sad, but I'm happy for him.
Good. How old was he?
I don't know. I imagine in the late 60s.
Okay. Yeah, that's too young.
Michael, what amplifier are you using?
What amplifier am I using?
No, it's Mike, AAJ.
I'm using my 6-meter amp.
Which one?
The Ray Track.
Sounds really good. I was wondering if you were. What's weird, you're above 9 and everybody else is about an S3, so I don't know what's going on. I'm running 1500 into the coax, and the propagation is just sick for me here.
Yeah, I was in the same boat. I mean, Rob and Mike are about S9, and they're usually killing me, so I don't know what happened.
Well, I'm still pointed north, or actually about 330. In fact, let me do the check-in here. We've got a check-in in Twainhart waiting. WB6GGY, good evening, Phil. Go ahead.
All right, WB6GGY, and thank you for the check-in, and we'll get out of your way. Let the rest of the guys get in. WB6GGY, we'll be clear.
Okay, no, you're not in anybody's way, Phil. There was just a lot of chatter, and of course there's a little bit of chatter back and forth related to Bill, KO6KD there. But no, we'll see you in the morning, hopefully, and everything will be a little bit less herky-jerky tomorrow morning.
Roger. I've got a dental appointment tomorrow, but I think we're clear in the morning. WB6GGY clear.
Okay, very good. Good evening for now, Phil. Good signal down here. WB6GGY, Twainhart, 884 K6MYC, Bozo Net. Anybody else in this direction to check in here? Over.
N6, BCC.
N6, something. Go ahead.
I don't know if you can hear me good enough there, Mike. N6, BCC, 1134. Just going to jump in and say hi and bye type thing.
Oh, yeah, I'm not pointed at you yet, Merle. So hang in there just a second. Let me get the 2 stations, or at least 1 station in the Sacramento Meadow Lakes area, Meadow Vista, and then we'll come your way just a little bit. Stand by, Merle. I've got your 1134. Okay, over.
Roger.
Okay. Let's see, KR6MR, I'm pretty close to where I should be for you, John. Are you copying? KR6MR, K6MYC, over. KR6MR, K6MYC. Well, I'm not hearing John tonight. That's a shame. I thought he would be able to give me some update on Bill's demise. Anybody else in Sacramento there? KJ6KFB, how about you, Darren? No? Okay. anybody copying me in this direction, anybody, K6MYC Bozo Net, 6 meters, please check in now, over.
KC5, DTU, 712.
Okay, I hear you, Kerry, off the backside. Boy, that stories in the news from Tulsi Gabbard's been sure quiet. I haven't heard one peep, have you?
They're coming. They're coming. Did you see all the stuff on the Israeli spying?
On the wedding?
The Israeli spying on Trump's team that broker in the peace.
No, I didn't, but we can talk about that. You want to give me a call after the net?
Roger, Roger. If I don't get you now, I'll get you in the morning.
Okay, sounds good. Anyway, let's see. Okay. Let me come your way a little bit more then, Merle. N6BCC. That should be a little closer. N6 Bravo Charlie Charlie. That should be better. K6MYC, over.
Hey, Roger, Mike, we can hear you even a lot better now. Well, doggone. Yeah, I heard about Bill. Yeah, sorry to hear that. I've only talked to him a couple times, but he seems like a very nice guy.
Yeah, Bill was a very good ham, very active, and very much a ham's ham, so to speak. He has a very high on the honor roll. He had all but three countries in the world worked, so he was on the honor roll and all that sort of stuff, along with being a good guy. So we all miss him, of course. We have big voice, big personality. Hi. All right. Well, you're sounding okay. I've got noise in your direction, which is not making copy pleasant, but we hear you okay. So I didn't get Brett the last day or so, but Brett's been checking in more regularly lately, over.
K6MYC, N6 BCC. I'll let you put the ribbon on it. 7-3, Mike.
Yeah, okay, 7-3, Merle. I for some reason I must have accidentally moved the antenna. I was down at 270 instead of 310 where I should be for you. I missed the first part, but if you want to give me a repeat, if it was important, I'll listen. Go ahead.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, I wondered why you kind of drank way down in the mud there, but you went from 9 to 10 over 9 down to like 5. Yeah, I was just basically just wanted to jump in there and give what condolences there about Mike and stuff and everything. But yeah, I got a few things I got to do, and I got to go roll my boat back up into the boathouse and close up everything, and I got to go to pray in the morning and pick up some little supplies and stuff, and usual stuff, boats, two greatest day of a boater's life, the day they buy it and the day they sell it.
Okay. Sounds like you got your hands full there.
Yeah, they are. So, all righty, Mike. Well, I'm going to let you go hit the ribbon on it, and then we'll catch you later. K6MYC and 6 BCC 1134 73, Mike.
1134. We got you, Merle. Thank you. Thank you very much for checking in. Good to hear you. And pretty good signal. I got back and forth across you 3 or 4 times, but I couldn't get a real strong peak. I got a reasonable peak on you, but I could never get rid of the background noise, which was obviously coming from the same direction I'm pointing for you. All right, 7-3, and I'll listen for KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima if you're there, John, over.
K6MYC, KD6WVL, 1179. Hey, my grandson's listening on the feed. He's 8 years old. His name's Josiah. So he's probably getting a kick out of all this. Hopefully I can get him interested, over.
Yeah, very good. Well, hopefully you can. your grandson in the shack there with you. Good deal. Well, let me tell you, I had a visitor here, not in the shack, but right outside the door tonight. He might get a kick out of this. I put out the leftover cat food with that whatever the cats don't eat in the morning meal. I put that out on the patio here, right behind the kitchen door, and outside. But and I was eating dinner, and Matt came over and said, "Look at there, Dad. There's a raccoon." This thing is on a dish about 6 feet from the door. We have a glass window in the door. And there was a raccoon eating the cat's food there. Broad daylight, right about 7 o'clock tonight. So that was kind of fun. And he was eating the cat food with his hands. You know, they have little hands. And then when he got done, he turned around, and we have a drinking dish, a water dish right behind it, and you know what he did. He washed his hands just like he was supposed to. Over.
Yeah, that's pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, I taught my grandson how to get on YouTube. He's not here with me, but last night I was over there and I showed him how to get on there, so he wants to listen all the time. Over.
Yeah, very good. Well, what's his name, John?
His name is Josiah.
Is it Tyler?
No, Josiah, like the biblical name.
You're saying it too quickly, and I've got background of noise. Jedediah?
Josiah. Josiah, Mike.
I just can't get it. I don't know the name. I've never heard the name, have I?
Well, I don't know, Mike. You know, it's a biblical name, Josiah. And he's really enjoying this, and hopefully he's still listening. Now kids don't have a long attention span, but he's waiting for me to get on here.
Oh boy, now I've lost copy. I hear you, but you're in the noise now, and I'm not getting anything. So the band is up and down. It's not doing us any favors here. Maybe we'll catch his name on Wednesday night, John. Maybe you can give it to me then. I'd like to say hi to him, but I just can't get it. And it's not his fault or your fault. My ears, combined with the noise and the fading, I just couldn't get it. 7-3 for now, and thanks for checking in here on 6. KD6 Whiskey, Victor Lima, K6 MYC.
I think you said Jeremiah, Mike. Jeremiah?
Jeremiah. Okay. Hello, Jeremiah.
If I could spell it, I would tell you phonetically, but I can't spell it over.
You're doing better than I am, Rob. He just went right into the noise for me.
Yeah, I heard him on your radio there. I didn't have it right. It's not quite Jeremiah. It's a little different pronunciation.
Okay, you don't have it quite right either. Yeah, I could not get it. I know it's a name that's not really familiar to me, but it sounds like something sort of out of the Bible or that type of name. Anyway, good enough, John. We'll catch up with you on Wednesday there. 7-3 for now. And let me see if KO6IQR, I wonder, KO6IQR, do you have anything working on 6 there, Mario?
Josiah is the name, Josiah.
Jediah?
Josiah, Josiah.
Who's talking now?
N6, BCC.
Yeah, well, you're as mushy as he is. Zediah with a Z, Zediah?
No, Josiah with a Z.
I said Zediah. Is it Zediah?
Josiah, yeah, it's pretty close.
Holy cow, what a strange name. Where'd they get that one?
That I don't know. Okay, I'll let you get back to him. I just wanted to get that through to you.
Yeah, no wonder I couldn't get it.
Roger. N6 BCC.
Yeah, he's going to have to come up with a nickname for that one. Anyway, thank you, Merle.
You're welcome. 73 N6 BCC.
Okay. Okay. anybody else in this direction. How about N6RO? How about you, Mr. Mr. Ken?
86NYC, N6RO, Bozo 835. High temperature 83, and dinner is going to be halibut, Alaskan halibut and broccoli. And no progress on the 222. I haven't heard from Gary. He was going to talk to the factory. So we'll get it when we get it. N6RO.
Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully he'll find what's going on there. It's got to be something silly or stupid, or you're missing something, or a jumper or something missing, or something's come loose. Anyway, I'm sure you'll find it, Ken. Thanks for being there tonight. Good audio tonight. I'm hearing having difficult copy on the other guys, but your audio tonight, which normally gives me a little trouble, is is getting through the noise. So it's working tonight. Go ahead.
Relay? Yeah, okay, good. There were lots of QSB tonight. You were really loud at times, and Q3 in the last minute or so. Anyway, see you tomorrow, N6RO.
Oh, you say I'm down to Q3 there?
No, well, now you're back to 5.
I didn't get that. I did not copy what your last comment was.
What was my last comment?
Well, it was 2 words, but it was something about readability. I said you're not copying me. Is that it?
Now you're just fine. S7 on the meter. But the QSB takes you down into the noise, which is S4.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, you're doing fine here. You're way, way above the noise here. So I've got noise, but it's I'm watching you on the scope, and you're way up there. All right, 7-3, and we'll see you on 1296 tomorrow on a quieter band. Hi. I hear another station. Can anybody help him with the other station that's calling in? Go ahead.
KFB.
Who?
Kilo Fox Bravo.
Oh, KJ6 KFB. Okay, let me go back. I tried to call him in earlier. Let me go back to you, KJ6 KFB. Maybe you can relay, Ken. All of a sudden my controller has quit. Apparently it's gotten too warm again, and I should have shut it off, but all of a sudden it's refusing to go. It gets into this mode, and it just won't go. So maybe you can hear what Darren has to say. Darren will tell us and give us an update on Bill, KO6KD, who is SK, passed away last weekend. Over. Are you still there, Ken? Who is copying KAJ6KFB? Who is copying him? Over.
I haven't made a transmission, Mike. I've been bouncing back and forth between the stream and live, and I'm not sure where I heard him.
Okay, I just heard KR6MR. John, I just copied you in there. Take it slow. Take it slow. I can't move the antenna, and I'm a little off of you. KR6MR, and I've got you and Darren both checked in, 756 and 759. Go ahead, John.
Mike, did you copy John?
Well, go ahead and see if you can pull him in. I think that's you, Merle. Maybe you can hear what KR6MR is saying. I can't move the antenna. All of a sudden, I'm locked up here. N6BCC or whoever broke in to help out with KR6MR, go ahead again. K6MYC, over. Well, nobody's hearing me, Rob. I must have something going wrong here. You copying, Rob?
Yeah, back on live now. Yeah, I was trying to hear him there, but I couldn't get him live, so I was trying to stream again. I think I heard a little bit of John, KR6MR.
Well, I heard John giving his number, but I didn't hear anything else, and then he's very weak because I'm pointed at 311. And it's stuck at 311, and I need to go to 335 for him. And apparently Ken's not hearing me well either tonight. I don't know what's going on here.
Did you get KR6MR with 10 watts?
Oh, he's down to 10 watts. Is that the problem?
Yeah, I think so. His other rig is not working.
Okay, can you turn over his way and see if you could get better copy on him? And he's got to download any information on Bill and his passing, over.
Yeah, okay. John, do you have any information about KO6KD? He has no information, Mike, over.
Oh, no more information. Okay, so we don't know exactly what day he passed or what the reason was, huh?
Right.
All right, well, hopefully we'll find out before it's all over there. We're sure saddened. A lot of people are saddened by his passing, John. Thank you, John. 73s to you and Darren for your help there. KJ6KFB and KR6MR. We've got you checked in, K6MYC. Anybody else before I go to the Bay Area? Ken, if you're still here, what time is it? Is Ken still here or is it 8:30?
It's 8:48 right now.
Okay, so I'm going to lose the Bay Area here. I can't rotate. Takes this thing about a half hour to 45 minutes to recover. It cools down, then it works normal for a long time, and then I forget about it because it works so well.
You need to apply some water cooling stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's sitting on top of the amp. The box itself is quite cool. So it's just a very, very subtle temperature change, and it just doesn't like it. And all of a sudden it just latches up.
775. Maybe try putting a little fan on it and help it out.
Somebody, go ahead. Somebody with a 5. Somebody with a 5. Go ahead.
Hey, K6MYC, this is Kilo Bravo 6, Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, 775, over.
Yeah, we're into the Bay Area. So would you see who you can check in from the Bay Area, Mike, over? KB6WFC, K6MYC, are you copying me? Boy, the conditions are just terrible tonight, aren't they? I heard him fine. Did you hear him, Rob?
Yeah, on the stream.
KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, Mike, please check in anybody else that you can hear Please check in anybody else that you can hear in the Bay Area. Go ahead, go ahead. Okay, something with Sugar Victor. KD6 Sugar Victor, go ahead. CW, go ahead. Oh, KD6SW, okay. That's KD6 Scotch Whiskey, Reading. I'll take the 145. Give me your 145 on CW, over. It must have been a long meteor. Give me your 145 on CW. Give me your 145 on CW, Rich. Okay. He has a pretty poor fist on CW, but we got it. Strange to hear you. I'm not pointed toward Reading. We must be getting you on a strange path here. Good to hear you on 6, Rich. Great to hear you on 6 meters. KD6 Sugar Whiskey, Reading, Charlie, November 80, K6MYC. Thank you. Roger, 7-3, solid copy, 7-3. Oh, who would have expected that one, Rob?
We'll take him anywhere we can get him.
Yeah, I'll say, but I not pointed at him, and I never hear him normally. So maybe I should go to 310 degrees and call him from on 6 meters normally, huh? You want to give her a shot to try to get a hold of Santa Cruz, would you, Rob? Turn over toward Santa Cruz and give KW6S a call, over.
Okay, I'm rotating. KW6S, this is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo, 6 meter Bozo Net. You on tonight, Tom?
Somebody else there calling, Rob. Make another call, Rob. Somebody came back to you. I thought it was a W6.
Okay, Tom, I think I picked you up, but I can't. Give me a longer call. I'll peek on you.
Call again, Tom. Call again, Tom.
Not real high altitude, but that's bigger than your signal. So I hope I can get checked in, but I know Mike's got the antenna problem there. KM6SRR, KW6S.
Yeah, we've got you, Tom. We've got you, KW6S, 610. You're very light, and I'm stuck. I cannot rotate. K6MYC, over.
Very good, Sam. So, K6MYC, KW6S. Yeah, just not doing KW6NYC, KW6S.
Okay, make a call, Tom, into the Bay Area. See if you can pick up anybody else in the Bay Area. All the other directions were okay, but I failed just going into the Bay Area. I cannot rotate anymore tonight. So call for Bay Area check-ins, please, Tom. Over.
Let's see. Boy, I'm just barely got you here. You need to point up towards the Bay Area and see if there's anyone up there.
I don't think he understood what I asked him to do. I don't hear him calling the Bay Area.
KW6S, KW6S, this is KM6SRR. Mike was hoping you could call the people in the Bay Area because he can't rotate. Over, over.
Yeah, he may have rotated. Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe that's why I can't hear him now. Let's just stand by here for a minute or two and see what he gets.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest.
I tried a couple of times to turn my unit back on, but it's still frozen. I need a can of spray freeze. Go ahead.
K6NYC, KW6S. I didn't get anyone out of the Bay Area, nor did I get Lee. I thought he was going to be on, but he doesn't seem to be here. K6NYC, KW6S.
Okay, you say, give me a Roger. You got nobody. You got nobody from the Bay Area. Is that a Roger?
Well, Mike, I need to change that. AM62 just came in and system rejected me. So you see as AM6 United, AM6S.
Can you copy him now, Rob?
No, I can't.
Normally you hear him, don't you?
Well, yeah, a little bit. I'm pretty sure I'm pointed where I'm supposed to be. I'm off by about 90 degrees is where I'm off on, but he's not strong enough for me to peek on him.
Okay, I just can't copy you, Tom. I'm sorry. If you have call signs, just give call signs. If you had any check-ins, just give me call signs. Just call signs one at a time. Over. I think he's moved the antenna now. I'm only hearing bits and pieces. Okay, last resort, Rob, you could make a long call and see if he comes back to you at all. Over.
Okay, let me turn down the stream. KW6S, Tom, you out there? This is KM6SRR, trying to help out Mike. I don't have very good propagation tonight. KW6S, KM6SR for the 6-meter Bozo Net. Come back to me with what you found in the Bay Area. Over, over.
KW6S. The only check-in I would have here is Lee United, 1098. So you have 610 and 1098.
Roger, roger.
Success, back to you.
Roger, roger. That's Lee. He's got Lee in there, AF6U 1098. So list that one up. See if he's got anybody else now, Rob. Over.
Okay, we heard you have Lee in there, Tom. Anybody else in there? Go ahead.
No other call.
At one point, he came up real good at the end when he gave us Lee's call and number. But anyway, 73s, Tom, 73s, and we'll look for you. We'll look for you either on. I could go back to 222. Do you want to go back to 222, Tom? Over.
USY 222.1, KW success.
What did he say?
I can't hear him at all.
Okay, 222. 222, I'll point your way. 222, now. 222 now, over.
Tuning to 222.1, KW success.
K6MYC, Bozo 47 in Denmark, Mexico 07 Delta Bravo, closing the 6-meter 50.140 Bozo Net on June 8, 2026. Good evening, all. I don't know. Did I hear Aaron in here? Aaron, did you check in with me?
Yes, sir, I did.
Yeah, I think I've got you down here. Okay, very good. Good evening to you, sir. And I take it you did not get a call from Josh today?
I did not. So, hopefully he figured out what the problem was. I don't think anything I'm doing would affect, anything he's doing, but I have no problem with talking with him. K6US.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't hurt to talk. He's a very sharp cat, and you're a very sharp cat, so two top-level IT guys talking together never hurts. But when you guys are talking, we haven't got a clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, Roger, it's like speaking another language.
All right. It's like us sticking an antenna widget in another hole and doing a widget with it. And you don't know what we're talking about, but we don't either. See you later. Good night, all. K6MYC closing.
All righty, good night, everybody. K6US.
Yeah, what do you got for counts, Rob?
The count on 6 meters is 22.
Contact.
Go ahead.
23. K6MTS 680.
He does it on purpose, doesn't he, Rob?
Yes.
That's what I was thinking, because we made a lot of noise and he waited till the right time to do it. Haha.
He's an ornery sumbitch, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, Mark.
Hello. I literally was here, and then I stepped out for a few minutes, and here I am. So I'm glad I caught you, though. Thanks.
Your first exit was fraudulent then, huh?
Not really. It was legit, but anyhow, sounds like you had kind of a difficult evening, huh?
Oh no, it was okay right till the last minute. We did fine. I had my controller quit just as I was going toward the Bay Area, but we only had about maybe 3 check-ins that we might have missed in the Bay Area. I think we got 2 out of the 3, so I think we're okay.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I caught you, and I'm going to try tomorrow night. I got the 1.2 gig antenna that you got me a few years back. I got it up just permanently mounted about 290 degrees or so, and I actually Aaron and I made contact the other day. It was pretty weak though, but it's just not pointing the right direction. So we'll find out tomorrow night if that thing if you can hear me at all on it tomorrow.
Yeah. What did you end up for an antenna?
Actually, it's one, Mike, that you had for me, and I went up there about 4 or 5 years, must have been 5 years ago now, and you tweaked it up and got it kind of dialed in, and because at the time I had a 9700 on order at that time, and then within like a month, then we found out we were moving, so I canceled that. I had a bunch of other stuff. I had like $5,000 of gear on order. So it's been sitting on the shelf. So now we got it up and it's hooked up just to see if it's I can make contact with you tomorrow. Hopefully within a few months we'll have it up there on a rotating mast.
Okay, this is the little 13 element about 30 inches long.
Roger.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Well, I made about 5 of them for the guys. I had some spare driven element ends for the 23 centimeter 23 element Yagi, and so we had more driven element ends than we did director ends, so I just made a bunch of short ones, and they worked out pretty good. We tweaked it. I think yours was one of the first, and I tweaked everybody else's, and Kerry's got one, and there's a guy in the Bay Area's got one. There's 2 or 3 kicking around, so they work very well. I think Aaron's got one. Anyway, good night for now. I'm out of here. Thanks for checking in. Rob, do you have a count on 222?
Yeah, I just bleep, 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 spilled a can of peanuts on the damn floor. 222, we had the same as last week, 15.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks much. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night all. Okay, 6MYC going QRT.